Oh, Jesus. Okay, this is a real downhill. Woo! Ah! I mean, I'm in London. I can see it. There it is. London, baby. Oh, I'm so nervous. I haven't been this nervous since I first started riding a bike, although I kind of said that during the Ireland trip as well. So good morning to everybody. It's, I think, approaching 6 o'clock now at this point, and I'm on my way to Dublin Port. Traffic's reasonably light actually today, so it's not too bad. The bike's fully loaded up. It feels very different now. Like, this is the first time I've put proper weight on the bike, so I can feel its geometry is slightly changed, and I'm having to put a little bit more power in, so it's the equivalent of carrying a pillion passenger. So it's not too bad. It's just something we're getting used to. Alright, here we go. Okay, so I need to keep going straight. To Irish Ferry, still a line. Okay, so I need to go this way. Yeah, Terminal 1 Irish Ferries is what I'm looking for. This is exciting. I've never been here before. So we're all the way at the end, and then we turn. Okay, Irish Ferries cars over this way. Car check-in area. So Irish Ferries cars around this way. Car check-in area. Okay. Oh, it's closed. Okay. Yeah, so it's delayed actually, now that I look at it. So I think I can go over a bit. Oh, there's my ferry. Look, Ulysses. There she is. Alright, so Ulysses is only coming in now, so we're early. Or they're delayed, one or the other. Let's hop off for a minute. I want to test the side stand over here. Yeah, see how she slides like that, even so? It's not good. Morning, sir.
Alright, well, man, how are you? And you know your bike registration, do you? Can I get you to lane 22, far right hand side, please?
Huh? No, it's just it's an import from Japan. So it looks like it's an electric bike, doesn't it? But no, it's have you ever heard of the Honda Trail? Like the whole Trail 90 from years ago? Yeah. This is the updated version. So you can't buy them in Ireland, so I'm not surprised you thought it was electric, because you can't see them in Ireland. Alright, getting on the ferry, let's go! Thank you.
Find the yellow paint, yeah?
Okay.
The yellow paint.
Oh, Jesus. Up we go. Okay. Around her. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Do you have any questions? Ask.
Okay. Okay. Well, that was quick. We're on our way. Okay. Oh, okay. Ah. Oh, perfect. Okay. So, let's figure that out. Well, I think that's pretty much everything. So, I've got lashed to the deck a couple of ways, although I'm starting to think maybe I should lash it here, but I don't see anything like that here. So, I think I'll ask one of them just to verify it just before. But I think, in terms of like tension and stuff like that, and it's lashed there, so I don't foresee it falling over. Especially with the precariousness of my side stand right now, I think it should actually be pretty much okay. Right, pretty much good to go. They said they can leave my stuff here as well, which is good. So maybe you see my phone, my belongings. Needs to lock my thing as well. Okay. See you soon. Step our stairs to refer your vehicle.
Attention, attention. Ladies and gentlemen, please listen very carefully to the following safety announcement. Shop area, towards the rear of the ship on deck 9. Assembly station number 2, situated in Leopold Bloom's pub, is behind. Should it become necessary, you will be able to wear a life jacket.
I think it's
a crew member on how to wear it.
appreciate it, thank you.
Floor level signage illuminates the way to the escape routes. Your crew today has received specialist training and carries out on deck 9, where a crew member will be pleased to explain our procedures.
Right, we just left Dublin, and as you can see, Dublin's all the way over there. It's setting in now at this point that I'm actually doing this, and to be fair, the weather is holding up. Although we're entering the Irish Sea now, or rather, we're in the Irish Sea. But as we get deeper into it, the Irish Sea is going to get very rough, and it's always rough. So it's something you have to expect. It's why the ferries are actually so large, is because of the rough Irish Sea. So I'm going to get in now in a few minutes. It's actually quite warm. I'm surprised how warm it is. I think I'm just going to chill out in the club lounge for the next couple of hours. It's going to take about 3 hours more to get to Holyhead.
Right, so we're just about halfway there. I have to be quiet because people are sleeping. The club lounge is pretty empty, but the people who are here are asleep on the sofas, so I picked myself out this area, and I think I'm going to get some sleep, maybe about an hour's rest. The Ulysses is shaking from side to side, so I'm not used to that, but it's just not seasick or anything. It just takes some getting used to. Other than that, I'm enjoying the experience so far. I mean, the Ulysses is pretty big, has its Silnet as well, so I'm not going to Silnet, but it's cool to have it, and it has all the same movies that you have in your Silnet at home, so pretty impressed with it, to be honest, and we're making good time as well, despite the fact that it was delayed for an hour. But yeah, I didn't get as much sleep as I wanted to last night, so I'm going to catch up on my sleep now. I'm pretty shattered, to be honest. This is pretty much what happens to me on a bus as well. So if I'm on a bus and it's moving around, I get very tired when I'm sitting. So that's what happened to me on my other seat. So
Passengers, please make your way to the lobby area on deck 9 opposite reception. For passenger checked-in luggage can be collected from the carousels in the terminal area.
Oh my dear, there you are. She's in one piece. Whew. That's a way off the shoulders. Alright, let's go. Careful here. And we're off. Ooh, it's windy. Although I'm beside the coast, so I don't think that counts. And with that, welcome to Holyhead. Alright, I'm still in the port, and it's much less windy now, thank God. But I probably have to go to a custom or something. My passport has not been checked yet, so I'm assuming they're going to do that here. I'd imagine they would. Ooh, this is a long queue to get out of here. Oh, is this all just a traffic light? So there's no... Oh, there's no check, okay. I need to remember the traffic lights here as well. So they're red, then they go orange, then they go green. Or in this case, this person just creeps forward. Okay. Holy, it's windy. Alright, so this is a 50 zone. So round around about. So far so good. This is a 50 zone, so the speed limit is 80. I'm not comfortable with that, but I'll push to try and go 60 kilometers. I'll let them lap me, I don't care. I'm pretty much a kite at the moment. Jesus, the wind is bad. Is this what's going to be like all the way? I guess when I'm facing into the wind, it's going to be even worse. What? Right, I'm going 60 kilometers, so that should be, what, 42 miles an hour? So, no, I'm going 60 kilometers, which should be, yeah, it should be something. So I'm going half the speed limit, essentially. I think once I get off the island, I'll be alright. Come on, just get me off this road. Like, this is a dual carriageway, basically, which is not surprising given the fact that I just left the main port. So we'll get onto slower roads pretty soon, 50 roads, and I'll be happier then. Just down here around the bend, and we're going across the river, and then we're in the mainland of Wales, I think. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh Jesus. Did you see that? Holy shit. Right, I'm keeping bent down because, oh my god. Jesus Christ. Christ almighty. Oh, Jesus Christ almighty. Fucking hell, I thought I was going to go on the path. Dual carriageway ahead? Fuck that. Oh, that was bad. That was really bad. Jesus, mother of mercy. Whoo. Alright. Oh, my hands. Whew. Okay. Where the hell am I going? Oh, this looks like something I should do. Okay. Alright, honestly I'm exhausted now, to be honest. So let me tell you what happened. So after I stopped at that cafe slash garden centre, I got on the road again, but the wind was picking up and I decided not to record the rest of that. And to be fair, you didn't miss much, and it was an absolute, it was close to it, just a disaster essentially. So the wind was either crossing me or against me the entire time as I continued on. So it was good I didn't record, because aside from the fact that I was just going in a straight line most of the time, and I was on the trunk road and a mixture of other roads as well, the wind was just really bad. So I was literally a rolling roadblock for a lot of that. So, and it was good that I didn't record because I needed to focus on the road, which I did. Alright, welcome to tomorrow. Today is Sunday and it's just approaching 6 o'clock AM. It's pitch black out. It won't be sunrise for another 2 hours. However, I wanted to get it started now because there's a weather front moving in and it's going to last all day long. The wind is very calm now at the moment. There's no rain, there's just a little bit of drizzle. But other than that, the roads are clear. So I think this is the optimal time for me to make some progress and I'll get as far as I can, or as far as I think is safe. If I think it's unsafe, I'll stop. Not that I have anywhere to go, but I'll stop. Riding at this hour is not the best idea. However, I'd rather ride at this hour where there's no cars and it's the morning, so people should be rested, rather than riding through a storm like yesterday and getting blown in front of cars, for example. So yeah, I chose the lesser of two evils in that regard. Roads are dry, almost, so I just need to be cautious, especially because of the drizzle. To be honest, if the roads were this quiet, I should have actually done this earlier. So my original plan last night was, the video you saw before day 2 was recorded at just past 6 o'clock. So my original intention was to go right to bed, which I did, and wake up at the likes of 1:30, check the forecast. If everything was okay, then hit the road. But I was nervous and I wanted to leave it for a few hours, so I left it until 5:30. Alright, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. As you can see, my visor is completely crisscrossed. It's been doing the job for me though, to be honest. So I'm just stretching my legs now for the most part. I'll be getting out to the A470 in a few minutes. But it's pitch black out, as you can see. I'm just resting in some sort of, looks like a visitor center or something similar. I think for the national park, which is still nearby. But for the most part, it's been smooth sailing so far. I just need to keep pushing through. That's all this trip is. This trip is just literally pushing forward. Alright, so it looks like the A470 is literally just more of the same. I thought it was a trunk road, but apparently not. It's 7:10 right now, and the rain was supposed to hit Portsmouth Dock at 8 o'clock. So I have about an hour before it hits me. So I just need to stay ahead of it as much as I can. Oh, I went through something puddly there while they passed me by. Yeah, see, look at these Highland hills. This is what's causing the wind. The wind is just, it's going over them and it's picking up momentum and hitting me. So I think when I get over them and past them, things should actually calm down, which I think is over the crest of that hill there. But that's a big hill. Jesus. Oh, there's a camper van there. I'd say they're struggling with the wind. I'd say they're probably having a windy morning. Having the van life. Oh, Jesus. Okay, this is a real downhill. Woohoo. Jesus. Holy shit. Whoa. Alright, cafe, please. Cafe, or just a stopover at least. I'm stopping, but I'd love a cafe. Is that place open? I think it is. Sweet. Score. Alright, how do I get in there though? I picked the right place to stop. The weather is actually calmed down, so there's no issues there. This place is amazing. Look at this, it's so quaint. It's amazing. It's literally like a house. What's up with this softie? Oh, you're such an old softie, aren't you? Oh, you're an old softie. Oh, look at you. You're an old softie. Well needed breakfast, and it was delicious. And I got to pet a dog, so my spirits are up. I've got bigger problems. That storm, it's coming in. See, look at the weather. It's going to turn awful, so I've only got an hour and a half. I need to get to Shrewsbury. So the reason I'm heading east at the moment is because of the storm. So I know which direction it's coming from. So I just want to avoid it as much as I can, because I'll make more progress. So I'm still getting closer to Cheltenham, but Shrewsbury is a good place to head to because I'll have access to the main trunk roads that head down to Cheltenham then. So good option. Yeah, it looks like I'm exiting a valley or I'm entering a valley, one or the other. So this wind will calm down again once I'm out of it, because even though there's bad weather forecast, it's mainly rain. Wind is not going to be bad until mid to late afternoon. Okay, according to Google Maps, I'm 50 minutes away from Shrewsbury. So, am I making good time? No, because I'm going slow. I could be pushing it a lot harder, but I'm not going to. So, I'm just going to take as long as it takes. I want to get there in one piece, if you catch my drift. I mucked up my glasses, my visor, and I also did the GoPro as well, so I'm not really sure what's going to do to the GoPro, but if it does look distorted at the beginning, that's going to go away in a second. I really hate this road, like really and truly. Alright, quick status update. So I just ate at Coat Kitchen. I just had a tea cake and a cup of tea. I was pretty much exhausted, so I just needed to do that. I'm about 3 miles away from Shrewsbury at the moment and slid on fucking muck. Nearly just incapacitated myself. I'm pretty tired, to be honest. I'm thinking I'm just gonna take a nap on that. I don't think anybody would mind if we just laying down for like 15 minutes just to rest my eyes. I just checked the weather forecast and the worst of the weather actually passed me by. So it's actually the worst of the weather passed behind me and then headed north. So leaving early was the right call because I bypassed the weather and the worst of it went behind me. But apparently at the south of Wales, near Cheltenham, it's raining really hard. So I'm going to be riding into a load of stuff as well. But I'm jumping onto the A5 now and then jumping onto the A49, and the A49 is going to take me almost all the way there. Oh man, this is a busy road. Holy shit! This is a busy road. Fucking A! Oh man, you really don't feel safe on this road. At first I was like, oh yeah, I miss these roads, because everybody can just easily overtake me. I mean, I miss that regard, but I still don't like the fact that they're all overtaking me. I mean, it's a given. I can't go their speed. So, that's a lot of wind. That's a lot of wind. Oh boy, it's a nice Aprilia. I don't see them often. Nice.
Okay, time for a quick update. First, welcome to day 3. But I just want to welcome you to Cheltenham. So I got to Cheltenham late last night. Well, not late last night, but late in the evening. So it was pitch black by the time I actually got here. So it was pretty bad. But other than that, I'm happy to be here. I pushed the bike really hard. So I'm actually giving her a nice, I'm giving her due today. So I'm going to go to a mechanic today in order to get the oil change, because she's gone well over 1,000 now at this point, and I was told to get the oil change at 1,000. I could do that myself, but I'd rather just get the bike once over as well, because the roads in England are crap. So I went over a lot of different things, and I put the bike through a lot yesterday, especially yesterday. So I just want to make sure everything's okay and make sure there's no other issues with the bike itself. I mean, aside from the fact that it's dirty, there's actually nothing wrong with it. I think the chain has lost a little bit of slack, but I'll get him to adjust that as well. So right now I'm looking for a motorbike repair shop to actually get that sorted out. There's no other issues I need to be concerned about, but other than that, that's all I just wanted to go over. So I'm going to head to a mechanic now once I find one. So I'm trying to find one that's open. I've contacted 2 already, they're not open. So hopefully number 3 and number 4 are going to be a bit of help. Alright, quick status update. So it's around noon now. So I had the bike fully serviced at Gas Junkie in Cheltenham. So they did a full overhaul of the entire bike. I had the oil changed, they gave it a basic service, they tightened the chain, and even cleaned up a lot of the bike as well, which is very good. So I'm very happy with the service. In terms of cost, it was more expensive than any other basic service that I've done, but they went the extra mile. They test drive the bike as well, and he informed me that the bike's weight ratio was throwing off the front, so the front of the bike felt very light to him when he drove it around the area just to test it. And frankly, I probably agree with him. It's not something I even thought about, but now that I think about it, yeah, the front has been lighter than usual, so I'm gonna have to look into that. The bike's only gonna get lighter and lighter though as I continue on, because I'm getting rid of a lot of stuff that's in the back. And then as I start getting rid of more, I'm gonna move the box forward a little bit, I think, before I head back to Dublin. But other than that, here's the game plan. I'm gonna be heading to Oxford next. So Oxford is about 60 miles away from Cheltenham, where I am right now. I don't have to be there till Wednesday, so we're Monday, beginning of Monday afternoon now, and I don't have to be there till Wednesday afternoon, so I can take my time, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to head that way now. I'm just going to find a local pub along the A40, and then I'm just going to go from there. But other than that, that's all I'm going to do. So with that ado, Cheltenham, goodbye, and see you soon.
Oh boy, this is a second gear sort of hill at the end. And they said keep the gear down as well, so here we go. Ooh, look at that. Unfortunately, I don't have room for a wood carving. Oh, nice. Unfortunately, I don't have room for any of that. I would love it, but I don't have room. Alright, so 3.8 miles on this A road to get where I'm going. But I'm more comfortable on this now, and I can open up the throttle a bit more because I can see properly. The roads are dry. Like, they're very dry here. Perfect. This is what you're after. Oh, what a nice road. Yesterday I would have said this is an awful road, but in ideal conditions, this is a nice road. Jesus, ugh, those things make me nervous. Oh, I hate things like that shake like that. Oh boy. Oh, relax, baby. Relax. Here we go. Okay. Hiya. Just out on pump 5, please.
555.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good. Thank you very much. Alright, I know what I'm going to do now. So there's an inn about 7 miles in the direction of Oxford to the east, and that's where I'm going to stay. So I've been primarily looking for a place where it's a nice place to park the bike, because I don't want it sitting out in the front or getting knocked over or whatever. I just want it somewhere where it has nice parking. That's been my primary requirement for the bike. Oh, this road really sucks. It's covered in shit, and it's very, very lumpy as well. Ugh. What a bad road. Can't believe I want to get onto the A40 now. I'm looking forward to it just after that. Crowy crow. Oh, this is very back roadish. Alright. At least there's nothing around me. So, this place better be good. I'm staying a second. Okay, there's a fair amount of twists and turns before I get there. Ugh. That's the thing about these roads, they're dirty. Dirty and flooded, usually. Okay. Just need to be careful. I don't need an accident. Okay, according to this, should be around. Oh, this is sound. My bike would be really safe around here. Nice. It's like it's just nestled in the, just like away from everything, which is cool. It's got a stream and all. Look. All right, so my place in question should be up here. Yeah, there's a fair amount of flooding on this road. I've yet to be on like major back roads with the Cub yet. I did on my Innova all the time. I just haven't done it for a while. The Fox at Barrington, that's the one. I'm here. Okay, I think I need to go further up though. Okay, so okay, so welcome to the Fox Inn at Barrington. So I'm halfway to Oxford now at this point, so this is going to be my place for the rest of the day. And to be fair, the sun is still out, as you can see, and it's still daytime, but I'm exhausted now at this point. My head is killing me as well. I pushed too hard yesterday, so I'm going to relax today. And as I said, I'm still ahead of schedule, so I have good news on that front though. I talked to Ran just now,
and he said he's okay with me coming up tomorrow to Oxford. So I can get there a day ahead of schedule, which means I can get to London a day ahead of schedule, which is amazing. I think I'm going to head out there first thing in the morning after breakfast, not too early. I'm going to wait for the sun to come up this time. But other than that, I'm just going to get started on editing the video for this entire journey that I've been on so far. But other than that, everything is actually going pretty well. The bike is running amazing. I've got it parked out in a nice gated area with CCTV. That's why I picked this area. I wanted a place that was secluded, away from everything, away from prying eyes more than anything else. Other than that, it's been a good day.
Alright, so we're on day 4. Weather is not looking great. It's pretty muggy out here, as you can see. It's stopped raining for now, and I think I have an hour of it not raining, so I'm going to try and get as far as I can. Most of the weather appears to be actually in the west, so I'm going to race towards Oxford in the east as quickly as I can, try and outrun the weather again. It seems to be the 4th day in a row of me outrunning the weather, so let's go. All right, 20 miles to Oxford. Gonna see my friend Ran, and he's giving me a secure parking space as well, which is really cool. Okay, so this little village is called Little Barrington. So quaint. It's just also just a little slice of the English countryside. All good? Oh god. My arch nemesis greeted me the moment I entered the A40. Yeah, so there's a little bit of wind today. Not too much, but there is a fair amount of little whiffs and gusts. Oxfordshire! Nice! 21 miles to Oxford. And London is 73. Oh, Jesus! Whoa! Oh, damn it. Ah! Ah! It's the worst kind of weather, actually, because it's blowing directly in my face, which means it's blowing behind the trucks, which means the wind turbulence is extraordinarily bad. I'm getting hit like... I must be shocked that the GoPro is probably still intact. Oh, alright, the wind coming off that field is bad. I need to stay on the dry line as much as I can. Well, at least I have cover on these roads. That's a saving grace. I didn't have any cover on the A40. You know, I don't really care about the queue of traffic behind me anymore. I'm just doing my own thing. For the weather and the road conditions, my speed is fine. They have metal cages to protect them. I don't. It's still pretty windy, and there's a lot of flooding in this area. Residentials tend to get the worst of it. Our drainage tends to be crap. Oh, it's slippy, slippy, slippy road. It's not the best road, but it's quiet. Oh, this must be a bridge crossing, okay. Yeah, we have some of these in deep rural Ireland. Dual carriageway. Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh. That hit me like a ton of bricks. I'm 1.6 miles away. So this is Oxford, huh? Help! That's not a good sign. Wow, that building would be beautiful if fully restored. That was a nice hat. Right, so the place I'm heading to is, it's the Oxford Magistrates Court. So apparently Rand's dad, I think, works in there. So I'm able to park in there, which means the bike will be safe while I'm in Oxford. The slow and steady. Oh, cool. I kind of want to go there. Lots of tourists around Oxford as well. Apparently straight up. I think it's right there. I think that's it. Although I'm not allowed in there yet. Let's just pull in here real quick. Whew. Okay. We're here. The likes of Trinity College in Dublin, which is as much a tourist attraction as it is an actual college. Revolutionary global drug. Yeah, damn right.
Probably is. Coffee or a picture.
Well, look,
yeah. In my life.
Coffee. We didn't hear, but that is cool. Hi.
Hello.
Everybody's trying to get on the motorway. Right, all checked in. So, I'm at the Fox of Ibstone. They only had suites left, so I ended up getting a suite. I didn't want to leave, but the moment they mentioned the word bath, I said, you know what, that's fine, because I want a bath. So I got a big bath, so I'm happy with that. But they've been super accommodating with me as well. I'm on the ground floor, and the best part is I've literally got the Cub outside, so I was able to pull it down here and just put it there, which is perfect. I'll get it covered up, and I'm able to do all the maintenance I want on it just because it's right outside my door. So it was worth the extra money to buy this, to be honest. It's a super nice place, I have to say. I'm looking forward to going into the bar. They have a roaring fireplace as well, which is really good. So other than that, yeah, I'm just going to relax for a while. Good morning, my friends. So, welcome to day 5. Situation at the moment is the sun just came up a few minutes ago and the skies are clear and blue. So, this is going to be a good day, I know it. It's a lot colder than any other day I've had here now. It's definitely the coldest day. But I don't think that's going to cause too many issues. It's not too cold, so it's not going to be icing things over or anything else like that. There's no snow or ice forecasted either. So we're in a good position right now. So I'm going to start making my way soon towards London. Right now I'm just going to get breakfast settled. I think I'm just going to get some stuff sorted out. This is probably going to be my errand day more than anything else. So I need to clean the Cub. I need to wash my clothes, and I need to do the standard stuff, which is important on a long distance trip as well. I've reached that point where I've run out of clean clothes. I need to get stuff sorted out. So yeah, as far as weather goes, that's pretty much what I wanted. I just wanted clear skies. The wind's not too heavy either. There's a little bit of rain, which I'll just need to watch the roads for, but other than that, that's a good riding day. What is this? Cub is going to need a wash. She's a dirty girl. I keep meaning to buy rags, but I was supposed to bring rags with me, but I forgot. Farnham Royal Parish Council. So Farnham is where I am, is it? I think that's in the district of Slough, is it? Can't really get any inns around this area anymore. There's a Premier Inn. I suppose I can head that way, at least just to hang out in the car park until I decide what I want to do. Yeah, look, there's no proper parking, and that's what I need. I can't have this thing sitting out exposed in Slough. Okay, 17 miles from my destination in London, but I'll hit London long before then. This is the home stretch. Let's go. Hi, hello. Wasn't even looking at me. Eco Hybrid Motors. It's a good name to call your company. To mix the most important terms in cars today. Eco Hybrid. Call yourself a motor. You're good to go. I'll tell you, the properties in the UK look much better. Like, the properties for sale in Dublin, for example, are all crap. Especially like unique ones like that. Very hard pressed to find something like that in Dublin. Ooh. Alright, now I know I'm in... Okay. Oh, I should be able to do that. Okay. we got onto the A40, which may as well be a motorway, but this is getting us to London. As long as I stay in this lane, I should be alright. Yeah, Cub is not happy about this. We're nearly there. It'll be smooth sailing from here. And you'll never have to come to London again. There's a London black cab behind me. This feels pretty surreal, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm kind of having an out of body experience on this dual carriageway pseudo motorway. Alright, we're staying on the A40, so we've gone down to 2 lanes now, which means it's a bit more precarious for me. I had that lane pretty much to myself. Wow, the traffic's actually going my speed. That's impressive. London, central London rather, 12 miles. Does that mean I'm in London? I can see it. There it is. London, baby! Oh, hello! I'm almost there. We're 7 miles from Bayswater. Cub, you did it. You did so well. Good job. Good girl. But we're going to be entering central London now in a minute. So I can see Wembley on the map. I drove from Dublin to London. Like, to some that may not sound like a great achievement, but to me that's a milestone and a second step on my ultimate journey. But this is not over yet. It won't be over until I see Home Alone. Okay, so I think I need to turn onto one of these things. London traffic. Oh, I recognize where I am. It's the first place where I actually recognize it. I remember walking around these streets. It's a while ago. It's on the outskirts of what you'd consider to be London. Came here to experience the London traffic on a vehicle at least once. We experienced it as a pedestrian and an electric scooter, but never on a bike. Yeah, there it is. London, baby. Oh, London! I made it! Alright. Central London, baby. Central London! Let's fucking go! I'm actually in London! Oh, here we go, the beginning of the cycle lane paradise. Holy shit. Oh my god, it's only setting in now. The streets I'd normally walk on, I get to drive on. Woo. Alright. So I have to take another okay. Oh Jesus, that was a lumpy one. Okay, Waitrose, Waitrose, Waitrose. There we go, that's the one. we go. Secure storage, open 7 days a week, which is exactly what I'm after. Secure storage. Ooh, it's very wetty and oily. Alright, where are the motorcycle spots? I'd imagine I'd see other motorbikes around, you know that? So let's just have a look first. Oh, look, there we go. All snug and sleeping down here. Perfect. That's what I'm after, baby. Look at that. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, I can't park there, can I? No, I can't. Okay, so do I want to park it front or yeah, I want to park it rear just so I can look at that classic. Holy shit. People like to keep their toys down here, which makes a lot of sense. This is unreal. Oh my god, I made it.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay, good evening my friends. So it's just about 6:30 in the evening in London City and I'm heading to Albert Hall. The drive there doesn't take too long, so it should only take me a few minutes, but it's not a route I've taken yet, so who knows. So for the past few nights the bike has pretty much been in storage. I've driven about 18 miles around the central city, drove to all the landmarks and stuff like that, but for the most part it stayed in storage. So I've driven around all the hot spots. I drove through Piccadilly, drove by the Tower of London, but I didn't record any of it, primarily because I've been trying to draw the least amount of attention to myself as possible during my stay here. There you go. But yeah, I'm excited to drive to this part of London as well, and it's a nice cap off to this video. So I knew this video was not going to be complete until I drove to Albert Hall. I'm gonna be honest, this entire experience has been surreal. Like, I've walked these streets, I've crossed these roads, I don't know how many times, but driving through them has been a pleasure. It's been a danger. The traffic is unpredictable, as I'd heard the rumours of, but for the most part it's been comfortable because of the speed limit, which is good. Most Londoners I don't think are happy with the speed limit, but I am. So yeah, it's also my first time driving at night in London, so a bit of a surreal experience for me, you can imagine. But yeah, this has been an amazing journey from start to finish. Like, I've pissed and moaned about certain aspects of it, but I wouldn't give up this experience for the world. And capping it all off with Home Alone in concert is just an icing on a very beautiful cake. And tomorrow I get to do it all over again as I make a beeline all the way back to Dublin which for the most part I'm not going to be recording. I'll be honest, I have not been confident enough to lane split in London. London is a different beast altogether. I'll leave that to the guys who are working here for a living. Alright, now I know where I am. So to my left is Hyde Park. So I'll be brought along the length of Hyde Park towards the Imperial College. So car parking for Albert Hall doesn't have its own dedicated parking, but they do have an agreement with the Imperial College. Oh god, let's get ahead of him quick. Okay, so I take the next right, or sorry, no, the next left, and I know exactly where I am now. I've walked down this road a million times to get to the event. So that's Albert Hall on my left. Yeah, there it is. Where's the Imperial College entrance? Should be down here somewhere. I think that's it right there. Okay. Let's head in there. Okay. Oh, this is going to be different. Especially because they're not looking where they're going. Seriously. Come on, guys. Thank you. Nice one. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do, big. That'll do. Right and visual of the guy as well, which is what I want. Okay. I think I'll actually put it on its center stand, actually, just for ease of mind. There we go. Alright, let's go in. Hiya.
Thank you, hold on. Don't need all that. There we go.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you.
You can go around, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, go around the back. Yeah, if you no, you know what? Here you go, look at that.
Yeah, it'll be easier. Thank you. Good luck. Okay. Well, that was amazing. So everybody's setting out from Albert Hall now at the moment. I didn't beat most of the traffic out, but there's a fair amount of it actually, now that I look at it. This is a nice part of town to drive through. I drove through it once already, but at night it looks even better. So we're driving to Hyde Park, I think, now at the moment. Hey mate, your tire pressure! That guy's rear pressure is like literally gone. This is cool. Hyde Park is really nice. I like this place. It reminds me of Phoenix Park in a lot of ways. But this marks the end of this video because that's my tour done. I made it to London. I got to Home Alone. Now, tomorrow I make my way all the way back, but it's not something I'm going to be vlogging. So I suppose there's only one big question now. Would I come back to London on my motorbike? No, probably not. I mean, I like London, but it's a bit too stressful for a motorbike owner. So I think once was enough for me.